Oh, hello, my stamping friends. I am Brenda Hillard. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in North Central Minnesota. So, as you know, the last it's been more than a few weeks, kind of been struggling with upload speeds and different cameras and all of the good stuff. Well, today we're trying something new, and I hope, fingers crossed, that we are going to have a good transmission, no interrupted videos, no pixelating. I just want it to be nice, okay? All right, I did have a false start this morning, but here we are, just a minute early. I start my Coffee and Create with Brenda every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. And today is episode number 381. That's a lot of episodes. So anyway, yay for us. I'm seeing I have people hopping on. Yay. All right. Hello, Janine. So just waiting just a few more minutes, and then we will move down to my workstation, and I'll show you what I have for you today. As you can see, my July host code right up here. Please use that at checkout. If your order is under $150, you will earn, with qualifying purchase, you will earn a free gift from me. And if your order is over $150, you still earn your free host gift from me. It's just that you will earn your own stamping rewards from Stampin' Up, so you don't want to use the host code, okay? This is the last week. I shouldn't even say week. There are only 3 days remaining for bonus days. Bonus days is for every $50 you spend, you get a $5 coupon to use next month. Next month, there's some exciting news. All of the kits, the all-inclusive kits, will be going on sale, and you would be able to use your $5 coupon on top of the sale. So bundle all of your credits and your savings, and hopefully you get an excellent price. So let's get started with Coffee and Create with Brenda. Here we go. Workstation view. Check it out, guys. It's coming. I think it's going to be good. So far, so good anyway. So let's see how this camera does going forward. It looks like I'm a little bit wiggly, so my apologies for that. I will see what I can do about fixing that for next week. This week, I have a fun fold card for us. And I'm going to be using this beautiful designer series paper that you see here. It is gorgeous. It is called One Horse Open Sleigh. There's also a stamp set and dies that coordinate with this, but I chose, and they're part of the new online exclusives as well, but I chose to use this new bundle called Trucking Along, and then this is the Trucking Along Builder Punch. So cool. It punches out the truck, the wheel, the door, and the fenders. Fun. This is a 26-piece photopolymer set, and yeah, let's get started. All right, I'm going to flip these over because the back sides, as you can see, look at this, is just as beautiful as the front side. Look at that, looking down into a forest of birch trees. Isn't it gorgeous? Some birch bark. Let's flip this over. It's a 48-piece 6x6 pack. Look at that little deer with the big ears. 48 sheets, so you get 4 pieces of each design. Really fun and pretty paper. If you are thinking about getting going on your Christmas cards, well, it's not that far away, unfortunately. All right, the inks I'm going to be using today, I'm just going to be using the Memento Tuxedo Black ink and then some crumb cake. And not a real colorful card, so this could be used as a masculine card or masculine layout. But it looks like this. It says, every day is a fresh start. And then when you open it, it's got sending you sunny thoughts. Funny, sunny. Anyway, and then just the truck with a piece of designer series paper. So in a way, this is what they call like a double Z fold. Do you see the Z's? But I chose to put it in portrait orientation, which then makes it open this way. Okay, so is what you're gonna need. You are going to need a piece of cardstock. I chose basic gray that measures 5.5 by 8. I don't know that I cut this right. No, I did not cut this right, but it works. I didn't write it right. This is 4.25 by 11, and I'm going to score, I did score it at 5.5, so I'm going to match up my edges and just give it a good crease, okay? Then is what I did is I scored this at 3 3/4 from this edge because I want to be able to fold it back on itself. Okay, so now is what we have is this. Or if you want to look at it from the top down, we have this. Okay? So how is the new camera looking to everybody? Please comment. I have been struggling and working on this for literally months. So anyway, here we go. The other things you're going to need is you are going to need another piece of cardstock that measures 3 inches by 9 inches. And this needs to be scored at 3 inches and 6 inches. I thought I did that, but let me bring in my scoring combination trimmer here from Stampin' Up. So I want to score at 3 inches. Light gray is always the scoring tool, and 6 inches. Okay, so there's that. And this one you're going to fold, and then you're going to fold again. So again, we get the Z, okay? Like that. Oh, Janine, thank you. And coming from you, that's a huge compliment because it has been a struggle, and you, my friend, know the struggle. So, all right. Next, I cut a piece of designer series paper, 2 3/4 inch square, and then 2 basic white pieces, 2 3/4 inches square. I cut another piece of designer series paper, 1 inch by 4 1/4, and then I just have some scrap pieces of basic, no. This is smoky slate. So the 3 by 9 is smoky slate as well. I don't know if I said that or not, but there we have. Okay, bring this in. We can take our 1 inch by 4 1/4 inch piece, and I'm just going to grab a little bit of, ooh, I see I have more people hopping on. Say hi. I'm excited you're here. Adding some seal to the 1 inch strip, and I'm just going to place this right at the bottom of that panel, okay? Our card base, I should say. Now let's bring in this 3 inch by 9 inch piece. I'm going to take the designer series paper, and before I glue it, I just want to make sure that I stamp, and that I stamp pretty. If I don't, at least it's not permanently on the panel. So I'm going to do, again, this every day is a fresh start. And I'm just going to stamp that right up in the top corner. Please say hi if you hopped on. I'm going to send one of these out to, I'll do a drawing with comments and likes and shares. Yay. All right, so I did do a good job of stamping. I'm going to add some seal to my designer series piece. I'm going to center that on the smoky slate. I love how this paper is so muted. And good morning, Beth. Oh, driving to North Dakota. Lucky you. When you go through Holly, Minnesota, give a shout out to my sister-in-law. Or maybe you've already gone through. All right. The basic white pieces. I want to take the sentiment from the set that says, sending you sunny thoughts. I think that is so cute. And I'm going to stamp that again with the memento. Right here. I think that's such a cute little sentiment. And I love the fonts, you know how I am whenever there's printed and then the scripty. Those, I'm telling you, are my fave. All right, next I want to stamp the little piece that kind of grounds our truck. And I did that in memento as well. Set that off to the side for right now. I'm going to bring in my scraps of smoky slate. So one thing I want to tell you is when you're punching, always look at like how your paper is going to slide in for the punch. And let's take the outline of the truck. I found this worked really well to use colored cardstock and the memento black, and I'm just going to stamp it. Isn't this truck just the cutest? I love it. And then this is the wheels, and then it adds a little running board there too. So I'm going to ink that up, and being their photopolymer, it makes it fairly easy to place. Sorry if my head's in the camera, just have to get my eyeballs in there. So there's the black wheels on the truck. I love that. Love, love, love it. So now I do need to do another truck as well, because remember I had one on the outside and one on the inside. So let's do that one more time. Just gonna stamp. I have to think about, like I said, how I'm going to put that into, I'm going to stamp it this way, but then I'll cut my paper. There we go. Let's get our wheels and line that up one more time. Cute. All right. Cover that. And now let's bring in our punch. So I'm just gonna line this up, get my borders fairly even. So punch. And if you are new to stamping and new to punches, it's always best or easiest to line up your piece, right, in your punch, using your punch upside down. So this black or this dark gray or black locks it flat so for storage. And then if you push it forward, it springs it open. Your cardstock goes right in here between the light and the metal, and then line it up, and you can pinch it just slightly once you get it in place. Just pinch the punch a little bit, not a lot, and then when you're ready to punch, you really give it a good squeeze, okay? All right, so now we have our 2 trucks, and I'm going to add some dimensionals to those. I'm not seeing many people on this morning. I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, that people didn't give up on me with my bad camera. You know what? And it wasn't even a bad camera. Is what it was is when I would use my my iPhone as the second camera, it would click into my Wi-Fi, and Wi-Fi is not able to upload as quickly as my laptop, and so I was getting this huge lag. Oof. It was bad. It was really bad, as you may well know. Let's get this little piece in here, and I'm just going to put my truck on the bottom, and then in the middle I want to put my sentiment. And I didn't want to do a whole lot on that third panel other than the truck, because it gave me a little bit more room to write my sentiment. So then I just center this in the next 3-inch panel, and making sure that these edges are as even, you know, so this all lines up. So there's that. And now on the third one, before I glue this down, I am going to put my, I'm going to glue that one down flat, but I'm going to put that in here and just kind of measure where the truck sits, and I'm going to make a really light pencil line. And the reason I'm doing that is because when I stamp this tree, I want it to be so it looks like it's in the back of the truck, right? Okay, so these trees, I kind of struggled with this at first, but there's like it's a little bit greater than a 90-degree angle here, and that's how you want to stamp it, so that this, let me get a pencil. This line right here is going to be against the bed of the truck, okay? I'm inking it up with crumb cake. I'm going to set this in place again just for my visual, and then I'm going to stamp. All right, so there's our crumb cake tree. It looks really dark, but as you know, crumb cake will lighten up in color as it dries, as with a lot of our inks. Okay, added some Stampin' Seal onto our punched truck, and then I can just put this right where I want it, like so, and add some more Stampin' Seal. I'm going to put that right down here at the bottom. What are you thinking of this color combination, you guys? The basic gray, the crumb cake, and the black. Thank you, Janine. Most of the stamps in that set have that, it looks like that, where it has like the right angles, and that's how you get it, as I said, to line up with. Oh, I see people hopping on now. Yay. All right. Good. They're probably checking me out and being like, oh, it's not painful this week. I can stay on. I can watch. All right. So now this part gets a little bit tricky. Is what you want to do is on the very top part here where we put the designer series paper, I want to make sure that I only have Stampin' Seal on the top half because I don't want to glue that to my card base, right? So then I'm going to take this and add, I can add as much as I want at the bottom because that's going to glue right down to the card base or adhere to the card base. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to fold this, but not pressing down on the top half, right? I'm going to position this on my card, kind of lifting that up, get it centered where I want it. And then because these are all 2 3/4 inch square, they line up on each other. And before I actually press down, I want to make sure that I'm where I want to be, and I'm not where I want to be. So you saw the trick there of just lifting it off. Okay, ta-da! There we go. So now here's our fun fold. Here's the front. And there we go. It's kind of fun, right? And it fits into, and it's an A2 size card. And instead of being in the landscape orientation, I turned it to portrait and open. The truck is back in stock along with, I do believe, the punch. The Trekking Along stamp set for sure. The punch, it goes in and out, but just know that it'll come back if you're interested. But yeah, and this is a great layout for lots of different papers. So give it a try. Good morning, Ginger. Yay. Thanks. Thanks on the cute card. Like I said, this fold has been around for a long time, but I thought it lent itself well to this paper and the bundle. Trucking Along bundle. Now, let me tell you a little bit about online exclusives too. Online exclusives are something that is not going to hit the catalog as retail. They put pictures of certain things in there, and then they say web by the picture. So when you see web on the pictures, it means that you have to go out to the online store. Now, don't let that scare you because I do have customers who do not like ordering online and they contact me. I am always happy to help you place that order. So if you looked at this and you're like, I want that Trucking Along bundle, but I don't want to go online and look for it and order it and all of that, contact me. I'll help you. So thank you, Debbie. Welcome. So, all right, you guys, that is it for episode 381 of Coffee and Create with Brenda. I hope to see you next Saturday at 9 a.m. Central Time right here. Remember, you can always go back and watch the replay. And I still will be uploading to YouTube because I do have people, followers who are not on Facebook and appreciate it on YouTube as well. So have a great rest of your weekend. I hope you enjoy the weather. I hope it's cooler where you are. I know it cooled off for us. So until next Saturday, bye for now.